Hello YouTubers, and welcome to the DivX review channel. Right now we're running a live Antutu benchmark version 5 test, and it's for the ONDA, and it's the V975i, and this is a quad-core TabletPC. And in this review we'll just go over some of the specs that are in the box and wait for the Antutu benchmark to finish, so you can actually pause your screen and you can try to decipher some of these specs, or I'll help you decipher some of those in a second. So just want to remind you guys to like our video, also subscribe to the DivX review channel, and there should be a link to the V975i inside of your YouTube video description. Now this is powered by Intel Bay Trail Z3735D 64-bit x86 architecture CPU. This has a 9.7-inch IPS Retina screen with a 2048 by 1536 pixel resolution, and looks like it supports DX11, and it has 2 GB DDR3 RAM. And on the side of the box, the specs: 2 megapixel camera on the front, 5 megapixel camera on the back, and again x86 architecture. 1.8 gigahertz is what the CPU is rated at. So this is available in the 16 or the 32 gigabyte model, and this is the 32 gigabyte white. And there may also be a black release in the future as well. Just check in the YouTube video description, and there should be a option. Supports Bluetooth 4.0. Has looks like 3G is via external. This is only 8.5 millimeters thick. So this gets a nice score of 30,514. And here are the results. And we'll hold it up just a little bit so you can view it. It's actually, you know what? I'm going to try to see if we can make the screen brighter. Yeah, sometimes like they only have them up half the brightness up halfway, so this is going to make a difference, I think. So we actually zoom in a little bit more and actually maybe put this horizontally. Okay, so again, a score of just over 30,000. And this is running Android 4.2.2, 2 gigabytes RAM with about 1.2 gigabytes free, 1.8 gigahertz 64-bit quad-core CPU, and looks like the memory is about 25 gigabytes free. But again, we'll just go here. We'll just go and check out device info. So again, the IPS Retina screen, it says 1536 by 2048 by 1536, 5 megapixel camera, and the ROM, it is 24.5 gigabytes. So yeah, about 25 gigabytes. Again, the CPU clock speed, 320 DPI on the screen, 2 megapixel camera on the front. Here's a firmware version. And here are some of the sensors that it does and does not support. So you can pause your screen anywhere on this review, and again, it gets a nice score of 30,514. Now let's just continue, and we'll just show you the build of the tablet and accessories for YouTube promo gift. Again, I want to remind you to like our video, also subscribe. And there's the 2 megapixel camera here. It is on the front. It supports Skype or video chat. 8.5 millimeter thick or thin. It's actually a really thin tablet. Okay, and at the bottom here we can see that there's dual speakers, 1, 2, 32 gigabyte model, and 5 volt, 2.5 amp rating for the input. Here's a power button, power / sleep, volume up, volume down. The 5 megapixel camera here, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, micro USB, micro HDMI, and a micro SD card slot, and a mic hole. Lots of mic there. Just call me Mike. Okay, now let's check out what comes inside the box, and then we'll show you the free YouTube promo gift. So just one note, the box carton will not come with a tablet because we're actually going to be using bubble wrap to make sure the screen is protected during shipping. So it comes with a data cable and a wall charger. Now this is the data cable can be used to transfer files or to connect to the computer to transfer files. And there it is. And the wall charger, if you're in the US, the UK, or Australia, sorry, the UK, Australia, or Europe, it'll come with your country's power plug adapter free, only from Deals Prime. And we'll take it out. So 5 volt, 2500 milliamp for the output, and 100 to 200 volt for the input. And here are the power plug adapters for the non-US countries. Wait. And Australia, and then Europe. This is like the round plug type. It looks like I lost the European plug, but you know how that looks is round. And when you order from Deals Prime, we actually include a free YouTube promo case. And it's nice $10 value. Now, in order to get this case, though, nice and flexible to protect your tablet. Now, in order to get this case, though, make sure to go to dealsprime.com, register, log in, and then in the order notes section during checkout, you can ask us to please include the free YouTube promo gift. Sorry, the free YouTube promo case or the free YouTube neoprene case, and we will include it. Okay, now let's just continue. And again, that's one of the reasons why you should make sure that the link inside of your YouTube video description is going to Deals Prime. It's because other sites will not be including this free gift. Now let's zoom in and get ready for in-depth. Again, like our video. Also, subscribe. And zoom in just a little bit more. Okay, and since we spoke so much about going to Deals Prime, we'll actually go there right now. And you can see the icons as well, they're right here. Looks like there's the UC browser, which, I mean, it's a little bit better than a lot of the IE stuff, but I'm not really too fancy on it. I mean, it may make it better, but you know, you can see it's catering to the Western audience by having Facebook, all these links there as a shortcut. But we can actually, we'll just go to Deals, we'll buffer Deals Prime. It'll probably go to our mobile site though, so our mobile site is still being optimized. And that's loading. We'll just it's gonna transfer us to the mobile site, and we'll finish off the review with some web browsing of some other sites. Clean memory, the internet information camera. So we'll just take a quick picture. Okay, so it looks like this is the standard 5 megapixel camera. And it to find pictures of the gallery. So just standard 5 megapixel camera, nothing too special, but it does work. It does the job. And to actually get out of here, there's three like menu buttons at the bottom and in black. It's kind of hard to see. I would kind of wish that they lighten them up so it'd be easier to spot them. File manager. So that's like a program. And this looks like GPS, so navigation, maps, AMAP, local. This is like web browsers. So it does have Opera. Music player, an MX player, see if there's anything pre-installed, and there is. Well, this is like a, it's like a sales video for Corning glass, I think. So the volume's already turned up, and again the speakers on the back, dual speakers. And I forgot to mention that this does have an aluminum frame housing. So kind of a melancholy review, but so you can see a nice audio, and again IPS Retina screen, great on that. And download center, so it does have Play Store, downloads manager, and these are actually in Chinese, so you probably will have to create your own icons or whatever. Okay, now we have some tools. These are the tools. So sound recorder, voice search, flash player, email, update. Let's just go ahead and just check out the settings real quickly, because so it does have micro HDMI. About tablet, here's the firmware version info. Language and input, it's multi-language for all of our international viewers. Again, remember to like our video, also subscribe to the Deals Prime Review channel. Check out all the apps. You can see how there's 24 gigabytes here, then 1.1 gigabyte here, so about 25 gigabytes free, as Antutu says. And here are all the apps. So we'll just scroll through these right now. Play Store. So this is a Kingsoft Office, so it has Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PPT, so and PDF. So it's great for if you want to be productive. So let's see. So it looks like the GPS, it's only like a Google Maps. Okay, let's just do some web browsing real quick before we run out of time. So again, here's Deals Prime, and it's kind of telling you how to swipe, but we don't need to know how to do that. Now we tried to go to this site earlier on a different device, on the Nubia Z7 Max. It's actually a phone. We weren't able to do that, so let's just test on this, because I think the firewall we are maybe having issues. Okay, so it looks like it is loading, so nice and fast there. Let's open another browser. This has the .com, which I actually like. Instead of typing in .com all the time, you can just type .com. So nice and fast CPU on this. Just go to one more site. Oh, looks like I got that one wrong. But Morgan Stanley works well here. And we just do a search for V975i. So yeah, if there's not a link that goes to Deals Prime inside your YouTube video description, you just do a search on our site. And here this is the info. And again, 1.3 gigahertz CPU, but it definitely feels like it's faster. It feels like it could be 1.6 at least. And here are some of the specs. And this is our mobile site. So actually, it looks like you can actually see the full specs on the mobile site now, which I don't think you could before. Okay, so this is just what it comes with is just like the cable and the wall charger. So when you order from Deals Prime, you get a free extra case. So again, make sure to ask us to please include the free YouTube promo case. Okay, this concludes this review. Make sure to like our video, subscribe, and thanks for watching.